You were made for me. Okay, so what's up? What's up? What's up? What's up? Why is it like jumping around a little bit? Is it moving too fast? Something going on? Hello, hello. How are you guys doing? Hey, thank you, thank you. I appreciate it. I'm sure your look is just as amazing, if not more. Don't forget to drop a yes or no question. Don't forget to subscribe if you enjoy yourself here. Everything's posted in the description. Thank you for the likes. I appreciate y'all. I'm just multitasking until someone asks anything. But how are y'all doing? Okay, let's see. Let's put this over here. Has A been thinking about A? Oh, these cars trying to hurry up and come out. My goodness. Has A been thinking about A? Is your name A too? Like starts with the A as well? Or it's kind of blurry in here though. It's a little blurry. Okay. Because last time I asked with the A, but I'm going to make sure he didn't correct me, so I assumed that it was correct. Okay. Has A been thinking about A? Yes or no? Ooh, whoa. Interesting. I feel like they have been thinking about you. Is A the more masculine energy in the relationship or more dominant than you? Because if A is more masculine than you or dominant than you, which is the vibe that I'm getting from them, even if they're not man, they really, really have been going back and forth on trying to get themselves to come towards you and ask you something, but instead they've been like having it on their head, and they're getting to a point where they are very, very overwhelmed or overburdened by how much they think about you and what this is that they want to come towards you with, which they just seem to be a little shy or lacking the confidence to just come forward. They definitely, they definitely, they definitely want you. That's for sure. They plan. They're looking. Oh, okay. So they definitely see you as someone that they're studying a little bit. Maybe they're still studying you. They're still studying you because they're like they want something serious. With the Hierophant here, they want a serious commitment. Hey, Heart, I'm fine. How are you doing? And they want to make sure that maybe they don't see you as like the Ten of Pentacles right now, the Ten of Pentacles situation, or but they feel like the reason why they're studying you is because they don't feel like you're a Ten of Pentacles, or they don't see that you're a Ten of Pentacles, but they know that the Eight of Pentacles, which is putting in the work, they feel like you guys can probably work towards the commitment and being like really cool. So this person was in their head for a long time. I think they're losing their patience too. I think they're like done with waiting. I feel like they're done with waiting. Oh, my bad. I feel like they're done with waiting, to be honest. Um, they just want to make sure that where they are right now, if they were to come towards you, that you would be favorable towards them to accept this. Because they're like really like nervous or shy. Like they don't, they're like, I know I want this person. I want to come towards this person. I've been like thinking about this person a lot. I am this person. I feel like I can see a relationship with this person. Um, but I do know that's probably going to take some work. It's probably going to take some work. And I wonder if they would be willing to work on it with me to get to that point. But I really just need to get out of my head and just offer them this. And I do see like the victory here, like it's been a struggle, like it's been a back and forwards, even with it being a Six of Wands prior to the Seven of Wands that's here. So I feel like that means like a peaceful resolution. They're going to try to find a peaceful resolution to their own issue so that they can like reach out to you or something. Yes. I know there was a lot. It was just supposed to be yes or no, but man, I don't know. I've been on one today, so I mean, oh, well. Sounds like a yes. They definitely been thinking about you a lot. You're welcome. Vade, is it Vade? Is it Vide? Vide, 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 Vide. Okay, awesome. So Vaidehi, will you see SG? Let's see. Will Vaidehi see SG? Thank you for stopping by, Heart. And again, you're welcome, A. Will Vaidehi see SG? Hmm. Okay, so I feel like you will see them. There's a bit of energy going on. where it's like, it's not that you won't see them, you just probably aren't seeing them when you're expecting to see them, but they will have to reach out to you. Like maybe you've already said, let's say that you wanted to meet them already and they probably agreed, but then they ended up not being able to show up because something came up and something did come up. Um, Now they have to reach back out to you and tell you, hey, can we do this at this time? Can we do this at this date? Um, because that's what's going to work for them. And then you will be able to meet them at that time. So the answer is yes, there is some delay. And whatever they ask is not going to be like as much as what you have done or asked. Let's say like you set up a whole date or made a reservation. I don't feel like they'll be making a reservation on the reschedule. It'll be more like a let's FaceTime type energy, or hey, let's just meet at like a coffee shop or something type energy. Um, Nothing major as what you've done. So, and it's probably because they feel like they have to make sure that you're okay after they may have stood you up or something like that, or they will be. So they'll have to make up for that. Oh my god, I got this granola stuck in my teeth. Mm, mm. Okay, is there anything positive you can look forward to in June? Okay, for heart. Is there anything positive for heart that they can look forward to in June? I'm gonna say yes and thank you. It looks like a lot will be going on for you in June, actually. Um, we have the Four of Wands, which represents maybe like some kind of home, like you might have something concerning your home life, or if you're moving, um, getting engaged, or some type of twin flame coming into your life with the 1111 here. We have the Empress energy here, so maybe even becoming a parent or something like that, or finding your either you're becoming or being divine feminine, or your divine feminine is coming into you. We have the Lovers card here, which is a soulmate energy. So it's like soulmate, twin flame, the best woman or best feminine energy that you can have or be in your life in a relationship. Yeah, it's like coming in, and it could even be somebody from a past life, not somebody from the past, like in this life type energy. Something about a heartbreak, somebody thinking that there's going to be a heartbreak, or maybe somebody's getting over a heartbreak, or maybe in the past life, somebody broke somebody's heart in the past life, and you guys are having to get back together in this life to fix it. Like that person, you're running into them, or some things are happening in that department in June for you all. Yeah, because we have the Ace of Cups. So in this lifetime, you're meant to heal whatever broken heart that occurred between you and your twin flame in a past life. That is crazy. Yeah, well, it ain't gonna be them. This is gonna be the right person. Maybe you're right. The right person for you is coming in June, and they're going to not heal you per se, but like expedite or catalyze some healing within yourself according to that relationship that you were in that was karmic. Like that's the energy that I'm getting for you. You're welcome. It sounds pretty positive for me. You're welcome. I appreciate you too, Heart. Thank you for coming by. Thank you for the likes. Appreciate it. Hey, Virgo Moon, how you doing? It's good to see you too. I'm doing all right. How are you? Yes. It's a free yes or no for anyone to come in. Well, just make sure you like the live because that can help bring more people to come in. I feel like I should change the way this is going. Will you have a job offer in June? Okay, let's see. Hey, Jasmine, how are you doing? Thank you. I'll get to you next. For Virgo Moon, will you have a job offer in June? Yes or no? Will Virgo Moon have a job offer in June? Yes. Ooh. That came out really, really fast. I feel like it's a yes. um, for some reason, I feel like this job offer has to do with something in the creative arts field, or something that you can use to express your emotions, or it's something that you find very emotionally fulfilling to do as a job. I do feel also that this job will be paying you what you're worth, like it'll be equal pay versus them trying to like pay you less than. I feel like you'll be getting paid at least average or more. And I feel like they will be responding to you very soon. They will be rushing in to communicate with you here shortly, like maybe within what, 9 days. So 9 days from now will be by not next Monday, but the Monday after next Monday at the latest. You should hear something. So maybe sometime between the 5th and the 10th. Okay. You've been getting a lot of rejections and it's frustrating. That's understandable. Rejection is God's protection because He knows what's best for you. So it's If they overlook you, it wasn't for you. But something that will come in its time is for you. And it looks like it's going to be for you what this is. So maybe you're a type of individual who really, really needs something that's emotionally healthy for you. You know, some people can work in toxic environments and be just fine. Other people are too emotionally vulnerable due to being so intuitive or having, you know, certain things like happen in life, things that they're dealing with. They need a different type of environment, okay, altogether. And those environments were not right for you anyway. Those positions were not right for you. You were not going to be able to be passionate about them for long enough that it just wasn't time. Now it's time. Okay, Jasmine. Thank you so much for asking a question. Thank you for liking the video. Thank you for following, subscribing, sharing to your heart's content. Jasmine, is someone coming towards you in love? Okay. Someone coming towards Jasmine in love. Yes or no? Interesting. Um, hey Cancer Rising, how are you doing? Jasmine, I do feel like someone is coming in. Yes, Cancer Rising. I'm glad you caught me as well. So Virgo, no, not Virgo Moon, but Jasmine, there's somebody that's coming in who's very, very attracted to you and who is also available emotionally to have a relationship with you. Now, I am getting two of the same type of energies as far as them both being masculine. So I'm feeling like this might be a same sex relationship or situation where if you're bisexual or if you're gay or whatever, or pan or whatever, it's going to be someone of the same gender or the same energy. If you're not a part of LGBTQ community, which I am, um, it's going to be somebody who has the same energy as you. So you can be someone who has some masculine energy, but they also have masculine energy. So do you see like sexual energy here, emotional, like love here. Maybe even you guys can work together, or maybe you guys do work together. It could be somebody from if you have a job where you're around people and are able to communicate with them. They're probably eyeing you at work. Okay, Jasmine, that's your reading. Thank you. All right, Cancer rising. And even if you don't have a job, it's just if you're around someone, it's someone that you probably work with or used to work with or have been running into. It's some type of like you've ran into this person before, like in your circle somewhere. Cancer rising. Do you have a future with L? Does Cancer rising have a future with L? Yes or no? It just seems like it's a lot of difficulties that are happening with you all. Frustrations, a lot of disagreements or challenges or obstacles having to be overcome. And that's probably why it feels like, oh my gosh, is this even going to happen? I'm getting a good, strong yes here, in that whatever the issue is, there can be a peaceful resolution. You guys just have to work for that and come at each other on a nice, healthy, emotional level when expressing it so that you guys can get to the bottom of it and move forward. It may take a little more time, but be optimistic and patient, and you will get the answer on I'm not sure if someone's not sure. If they, oh yeah, okay. So okay, yeah. But the Four of Cups came out first. Somebody didn't want a relationship yet, or something like that. But then they will. Interesting. The thing is that someone doesn't feel like they're at the right. Someone does not feel that they are dealing with the perfect person for them, but they feel like they're dealing with someone who they can have a great relationship with still, though. So someone, I don't know, this person's all over the place. I feel like maybe that's what's going on. Something is going back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. I just got taken back and forth, back and forth. Hey, Ari, how are you doing? It's like 1 minute someone's like, okay, no. Then the next person's like, oh, I think this is my person. The next person's like, no. And then the next person's like, oh my gosh, I want a relationship. And the next person's like, oh no, I don't want a relationship. Then they're all like, oh my gosh, I feel like we can do this. Okay, I want to do this. And then they're like, oh no, I'm too scared to do it. And then it's like, you know what, I should move. And no, I shouldn't move. Oh, what do I do? Oh, I don't know what to do. Oh, it's just could be a disillusion. It might not be real. It could be all in my head, you know. But I do feel like there would be a situation where um, this person will then be able to actually see things for what it's worth. And at that time, they'll be able to decide whether it's going to be a thing or not. I really don't feel like it's a waste of time because at the end of the day, we have some justice energy and Ten of Cups in the World cards, and then the Empress, and then the Lovers. So, baby girl, baby boy, baby. It's all going to end up working out. It's going to all be worth it. But that was a lot. So you definitely are going through a lot, and it came out in the cards. Like, can we get to the okay. Ari, the Aries Diva. Doing fine. Doing all right. Okay, honey. Don't worry. In its due time, all that confusion will fade away and things will move along. Okay. When you're confused, just do something to distract yourself and be relaxed and not overwhelm yourself with all that energy, because that could also be delaying this to come ahead and come in. Okay. Because you have to know for certain that you want something, especially when you're working with, the divine to bring this into your life. You have to like want it and then stand on it. When you start to say, oh, I don't know if I want it, then that holds up the delivery. Yes. So it's a free yes or no for anyone that comes in. If you want a specific question, it's $10 for one, and it's $15 for two, and I'll do like a deep dive into it to get your answer. But the yes or no questions where I can give you a yes or no is free. Sometimes messages come out and I just read them. It is. It is. I do save my lives for now. Like I started over, so I usually save them. So you'll have time to record it before I ever even think about deleting anything. If I even ever do that again. You're welcome, Cancer Rising. I appreciate you too. Um, I'm doing all right, Ari. Okay, is Herbert Simon Britt's father? Let's see. Yes or no? For some reason, I'm getting the energy that he is, but let's see. Let's see what the cards say. Is Herbert Simon Britt's father? Yes or no? Cards. Oh. So I feel like there's something that's like making you think that he's not your father, but I do feel like he is your father. I do feel like something is just hidden and something is secretive. I'm not sure if you were placed in adoption or foster care or what happened or what have you. I feel like something occurred between the ages of 1 and 10. Like I feel like at 1 years old, maybe something happened, or and then at 10 years old, maybe something else happened regarding the situation. Um, Maybe he was absent or something, and then reached out later on, or was too afraid to reach out. Something going on. I do feel like this person is okay. Okay, that's probably what happened. Okay, maybe he kept in touch up until you were like a year old, and then after that he didn't, and then maybe at 10 years old he started back thinking about you by the time you were 10, and I feel like maybe he was reaching out to your parent, one or both of your parents, but they were too, but Herbert Simon was too afraid, or they was too worried or concerned about if they should step forward. So I feel like that's probably why they won't tell you. I don't feel like they don't want to tell you. I feel like they want to tell you, but if he's not going to fight his demons on why he feels like guilty about meeting you, then he just when he's not them telling you is not gonna help, because maybe he's like asked them to not tell you until he's ready and for sure and has the guts to face you, because like he wants to, he just has some kind of guilt. He just doesn't know. Okay, I do feel like he communicates with your family members. um mm, I feel like he communicates. Okay, all right, thank you, Britt. Luna. Yes, it has been a while. I'm doing well, Luna. Thank you. How are you doing, Luna? You're welcome, Brett. Would June go well for Luna? Yes or no? Every time I touch the, every time I touch the table, this other device is like going off, and I'm like, why does it keep doing that? It's so sensitive to me, like just moving on the table. Okay. Will June go well for Luna? Yes or no? Yes, thank you. I feel like looking forward to it, you're like, yeah, it's probably not going to be. One sec. I had the burp, but I also had the fart, but it didn't come out, but the burp did. Okay, so, and I just didn't know if y'all wanted to hear that, but y'all can hear about it. Okay, so, anyways, Luna, I feel like going into the month of June, it ain't going to be looking like it's much, and it's probably not going to be much for the first 3 weeks for sure. But maybe on that last week, it's going to like turn out to be pretty good. Okay, it's gonna turn out to be pretty amazing, pretty friggin' amazing. The last week, something's gonna happen. Okay, that's what when it'll go well for you the last week of June. Um, it's all right, Ari. It's all we can ask for these days. Work, 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 work. See me, do me, dirt, 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 dirt. Got you, got you. You're welcome, Luna. You work at Burger. Ooh, now you know not the best job, but it isn't that bad. It's easy for me. Okay, well that's good. Burger King, I love their onion rings, and their French toast sticks ain't that bad sometimes. You'd love to see me with blonde braids. I don't know. You don't like them? Now this is different color braids. It's not that much of different colors, but I got some red, some purple, some orange, some yellow. I just wanted to do something fun and flirty. Well, I don't know if it's flirty, but something fun and colorful for Pride Month. You know, my birthday's tomorrow. Ah! My birthday's tomorrow. I'm bringing in Pride Month strong. Thank you, thank you. Hi, Aquarius Sun. How are you doing? Thank you, thank you, thank you. I'm fine, Aquarius Sun. Sometimes I don't know if I already said that, but it's like my head, like I'm tired. Like I'm trying to distract myself. I probably should take a nap and go to sleep. I'm also hungry, so I probably should do something. But work. Okay, I see your question. See me do me dirt. Mm-hmm. Okay. Will Ari's future spouse be one of her favorite zodiac signs? What a question. Okay. Okay, Jane, I see your question after Ari. Oh my God. I had already itching. I didn't grease my scalp. Jane is after Ari. Ari, will your future spouse be one of your favorite zodiac signs? Let's see. Will Ari's future spouse be one of her favorite zodiac signs? We had a lot of cards that came out. It's like which one? Pick, take your pick. So let's see. The zodiac signs that I'm getting out here, the one that's like you got one major arcana, and that's like Gemini. So Gemini is an amazing pick for an Aries. Just saying, just saying. I hope that better be one of your favorites. If it's not, it's okay. It's okay. It's okay. But it better be one of your favorites. No, just saying. Okay. So Gemini is really the only one that came out. But you have some water energy here, lots of water energy. It doesn't have a specific water energy though. So it could be someone that got a lot of water energy. You only got water and air energy here. So, water is Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. Um, then you got air, Gemini, Aquarius, Libra. Let me see if I can guess one of your favorite water signs and one of your favorite air signs before I look at your chat. So, okay. Oh, I just did that wrong. Hold on. So I feel like your favorite water sign might be a Scorpio or somebody that has Scorpio energy. And then if you have a favorite air sign, your favorite air sign might be Gemini. So it could be somebody that has Gemini and Scorpio energy real heavy in their chart. The only sign, oh, she said Gemini isn't one of your favorite signs, to be honest, but you'll take anything over earth and fire. Well, ain't no earth and fire coming out of here. You got wind and water. You like water sign men. You like air sign men too. It actually isn't, but I do want an evolved Scorpio. Scorpio is actually your least favorite, but you kind of want a Scorpio man with Libra in his chart. Okay. I think I got Gemini though. Gemini. Oh, Gemini. Yeah, that's Gemini. We got Gemini very heavy. Gemini is the only major arcana that came out here. So it might be a Gemini that just has water and other air in their chart. So they might be a Gemini that has Scorpio in their chart and other air signs. So yeah, it might be like Gemini, Libra, and Scorpio in their chart. It might be those three. And you said none of them is really your, but you said you do want, but you kind of want. So see, and that's crazy because it's almost like you don't even know what you really want because this is the first card that came out. You kind of like, all these different stuff. Oh, I kind of want, I don't. That energy came out. So the person's going to be a Gemini rising or a Gemini sun or a Gemini moon, and they're going to have most likely Libra and Scorpio in their chart, but it could probably end up being any air sign and any water sign in addition to Gemini in their chart. Okay, because that's the only major arcana that came up. Okay. Okay, Aquarius Sun, I'll get you after Jane Jane. Jane Jane. Is someone coming towards Jane Jane in love? I want to call you Janae Janae. Janae Janae. Janae Janae. That's your name gonna be. That's what I'm gonna call you, Jane Jane. Every time I see you pop up in here, I'm probably gonna call you Janae Janae. Because you just sound like, I mean, if I say your name twice, girl, you bougie. You bougie. And I get the vibe from you as I'm picking up your reading that you're just very like exquisite. Oh my goodness. Like, I feel like you're very heavy into like romance or being romance. You're just all like, I'm all for it. Like, I don't know. I get this really feminine, airy, probably even Piscean vibe from you. Like, girl, stop. Let's see. So is someone coming towards Janae Janae in love? Yes or no? Interesting. I don't feel like somebody's coming towards you in love. I feel like they're coming towards you and fuck. Heavy on the fuck. Yeah, yeah. Heavy on the, yeah. Somebody been having their eye on you, or maybe it's somebody you've been having an eye on too, but maybe they're not coming in for love. They're coming in for lust. So no one's coming in for love, but somebody definitely is wanting to stick it down, stick it down. Yeah, at this moment. Okay. You don't like Leos, to be honest, but you met a Leo girl at your job today. She's cool. It's mainly the August Leos that you don't like, but she's born on the very first day of August. I tend to be drawn to Leos a lot because who is not drawn to a Leo? The thing is, will the Leo continue to draw me to them? Not usually. Now, there has been a Leo that I've seen that I was like, dang, like, there's been two of them. I was like, man, y'all can probably get it. But I mean, I know that's probably as far as it can really go. But I would probably want it to go further than that with these two Leos. But at the same time, that'd be me settling because they don't give me the energy of what energy I'd want to be in if I was to get into a relationship anyway. I definitely just want to fuck them. And I know they want to fuck me too. You fuck me. You fuck me. And then they want to fuck me too. Okay. Aquarius Sun, may you know if there's anything good you can expect this June. Let's see. Anything good coming in for Aquarius Sun, yes or no? I don't know if they're trying to come out of that, but let's keep shuffling just in case. Because it just might be two parts to this message. Okay. You got some major arcana coming in for you in June, Aquarius. Maybe there is somebody or some people or group that you used to be associated with that you no longer associate with, maybe online or from overseas or around the world or in different areas from you or at a distance, who you're going to come back in contact with, and you're probably going to spend time with them and have a good old time, whether it's online, whether it's in person. You're going to run back into this group of people, and it's going to be a healing situation, or you guys are going to heal so that you guys can hang out again and have some fun, which is crazy. Yes. I'm not drawn to Leo men. I'm talking about Leo women. You know, I'm gay. I'm gay, gay. So I'm talking about there's two Leo women that, baby, let me rock it down. Just some of that kind of energy. Okay, that makes sense. The situation's gonna heal. It's gonna be like it's gonna start over. Some, and it's gonna be, and it's coming from God. It's coming from divine source, bringing in this healing. Okay. Oh, I'm glad you felt that, Aquarius. It's always amazing. Oh, you must got some Scorpio placements in you. Let me find out you got a Scorpio moon or something, or something. Or let me find out that your moon is at a Scorpio degree, or you got 8 degrees or 20 degrees on something. You think a Sag woman would be great for me? Why? Why do you think that? I haven't been with a Sag woman, but Sag women and me, that be my baby. Like them be my little girls. You know what I'm saying? Them are little girls. And it's crazy because Sag women be so short. They be so small and tiny. The ones that I met, they always like short or like they just real tiny. Actually, one of my best friends who's a Sagittarius, her name is Tiny. That's her nickname. Her name's Tiny. Tiny. Before I even met her. She goes by Tiny. And she's still tiny. They'd probably be like shorter than 5'6". I'm 5'5.5". So I'm kind of short, but I don't be liking it not too much on the short over here because I feel like I'm tall. I'll even make my bun be on top of my head so I can be taller. Because we'll be talking about height. And I got on heels. I'm tall. But 5'5.5" ain't really all that short if you think about it. I have a preference. I like women in general, but I do have a preference between tall and short or my height. I prefer shorter women because I like to be in a dominant energy. And I feel like taller women sometimes don't allow me to be in that energy just due to their height when they tower over me. But there are a few tall women that I ran into that I was like, look, baby, what's up? Like, what's up with it? What's up with it? I have been with, well, I have, now I haven't consensually. Like when I was in elementary or middle school, there was this white girl that used to always touch on me. She'd come over to my house and be like, getting out on top of me and shit. And I was like, what is going on? I didn't know what was going on. She was always trying to mess with my body. Even when I was spending over her house, she was doing that too. And I was like, but I never felt anything. Never like felt anything from it. So, which is good because I probably would have been addicted. But for me, I think it's because I have to like the person. I have to be interested in the person in that way. I have to have an emotional connection with the person. And because I didn't have none of that with her, what she did didn't do anything. Mm. Why do you think Sag would be good for me? Well, when I was dating men or giving men a chance, I had a preference of tall men. I don't want my woman taller than me. I didn't want my man shorter than me. Well, I had a situation where when I thought I wanted men, I liked them to be shorter than me. So and then I got to a point where no, they should be taller than me. It was weird. I think I'm in that same space now as a woman. Like, I mean, not as a woman now. Like with women, I feel like I always really liked it women to be shorter than me, but now I'm kind of like open to women being taller than me, like more open than I would have been in the past. She says, "You don't care how cute he is." I wonder. I'm not sure because I want somebody. I actually like clingy people, and I like people that are very emotional and nurturing. Sagittarius is only going to be like that if they have Scorpio energy in them, and yeah, I do like women with soft features though. Like, cause I'm kind of strong in the face. I'm strong in the face. I'm a little strong. The thing about Pisces, it depends. Like, I would think I'd want Pisces, Mars, or Sun, but come to understand that Pisces energy is too self-sacrificing to the point to where they could ruin your relationship because they would be giving something to somebody else that's only meant for your relationship, and they would think nothing of it because they just looked at it as they was helping the person. They helped the person feel better, so that made them feel better, so they did it. Like, that's not the type of person I want in a relationship. She said make you feel small, so you like being dominated, and that's interesting as an Aries. Ew. So me and Sag women do get along so bad. Like Sagittarius women, they be like my travel buddies. Like they always be down to like do whatever. Like I'd be like, "Hey, what you doing? You available?" She be like, "I'm not doing nothing. You want to come over?" I be like, "Bet." I'm on my way. Like, it was when I had my car. I'd be on my way all the time. I'd be like, I'm here, just stop by. And she's like, ah. Like, Sagittarius energy is good for me. I do need somebody with Sagittarius energy because someone with Sagittarius energy, they're more welcoming to how I am, like you said, like with my energy. Some signs, some people do not like how I pop up at their house ready to have a good old time. And if you're too busy, just tell me you're too busy. And I'm like, oh, okay. And then I'll just go do something else. Some people think that's rude. And me, I'm like, no. If I'm in your area, I'm stopping by unannounced. You're going to know I'm there when I'm ringing the doorbell. If you don't want to answer the door, don't answer the door. I ain't going to care. I ain't going to care. If I call you and you can't hang out, just say you can hang out. But a Sagittarius is always like down to hang out. Like they always like, hey, doors open or give me a second, let me get to the door. Come in. I don't know. Mm. Why you think Capricorn? I like Capricorn energy. So I feel like I still need somebody that has Capricorn energy in their chart because I admire Capricorn energy. But I feel like it can't be somebody whose sun sign is the Capricorn sign. But what if it's somebody whose sun sign is at a Capricorn degree? Because I still find that sexy. Yes, because yeah, you Aries, y'all would be perfect. Y'all trying. Get you some Sagittarius friends. Y'all be down for it. Hmm. Get you some Sagittariums. Um, my hand was itching. Like I'm gonna get some money, but like somebody better send it now. Like what the fuck? My hands was itching earlier. I always be paying attention to that. I think it itched twice actually. Mm. I don't know about having Libra friends or what's that other sign that be being too accommodating? Pisces and Libra. Like I don't want to be friends with people that are too accommodating. And they're not gonna like me as friends. I mean, I actually have two friends that's lifelong friends. One is a Pisces and the other one is a Libra. But I think I give them anxiety. I'm not saying they don't like me and that I don't like them. I love them. They're my friends. But I don't love the energy that they get when we hang out because I want my friend to be comfortable. And I make it just so uncomfortable. I'm sorry, I thought I do my rap. But yeah. I be having people sitting so uncomfortably. Hey Ann, how are you doing? Yes, you can drop your yes or no. It's just that I feel like I make my Pisces and Libra friends so uncomfortable. Like they be like, Leisha, well, my cancer friends love it. They love my energy. They be like, you wild, but whatever. They gonna invite me. I got the invite from a cancer. Like, but a Libra and a Pisces is gonna think that I'm doing too much. Like if somebody brought me my food and my food looked like it's burnt and I'm at a restaurant, I'm sending it back. I'm not gonna be all like, oh, I'm like, excuse me, this is burnt. Is there a way that I can get a replacement? Because I can't. I don't eat burnt. I can't put that in my mouth, and it actually tastes burnt. And sometimes I'll go as far as to taste it first, just to make sure it's char. If it's not char, and it's just burnt. Like no, I'm not. How did I'm not paying for this? Oh, you want me to pay? Okay, so I'm gonna need you to give me something to pay for. This ain't to pay for. Take this back. I ain't gonna really be rude, but it gonna sound rude. No, Jane, I did yours. You're gonna have to just rewind. I called you Janae. And I can't even tell you how long ago it was. It could have been 15, 20 minutes ago. Okay, and drop your yes or no question. It could have even been 20 minutes ago. No, I don't have any male friends. I don't do men at all in any kind of way or form. I ignore them the best I can. Just like I try to ignore the bus driver from earlier today, I ignore them. And then I have maintenance man. I have a maintenance man that came in to fix some stuff and stuff like that. I act like he ain't here until he's asking me, can he use my broom and where's my breaker box or whatever, so that he can have permission to walk through the house because my breaker box was in the back. So I never liked them. I tolerated them. I no longer tolerate them anymore. I never liked them. I tolerated them. You like Pisces, but at the same time, you don't. You have more looking. Yeah, me too. Because it'd be like Pisces. Why? Why did you? Where is your mother? like, like I cannot be your mother and your friend. Like And I ain't trying to be a mama. So um yeah, they do. That's just what a man does. They befriend a woman to get to a woman. So for Anne, oh no, I don't feel judged. I don't feel judged. Even if people judge me, they're free to do and feel and say and think however they want to. It's just not too much. What you do with that is different. Like they don't bother me. I never liked men. I never even liked my own daddy. So I mean, I have love for people. I love people in general. I love men in general, but not in no romantic sense or sexual sense. And I don't like them because they ain't being likable. These men are not being likable. They don't even know what being likable look like no more, if they ever did. So they don't deserve me to like them. Is Anne's boyfriend still open on his options for other women? Let's see. Is Anne's boyfriend still open on his options for other women? Girl, it's a long time coming. It's like somebody really just holding on to something. This person's still guarded about that. They're still guarded. They're on guard about it. I don't feel like they have a yes or no answer yet. I don't feel like they are. I feel like they're on guard for some reason. When it comes to it, they're like really on guard. There might be somebody that they want to give something to, but they haven't. I don't feel like they met them yet. So when you say open on their options, I guess I'm misunderstanding your question. So you're saying like, is there still someone that he feels like is out there that he would be with over you? I feel like that's a yes. I feel like that he feels like there's still somebody out there that he would be with over you. Does he know who they are yet? I don't think he know who they are yet. Because if he knew who they were, he'd be with them. I don't think he's ever going to find anybody out there. I feel like you might be the best thing walking since sliced bread for him. So I think he just has this mentality where he feels like the grass is greener, even if the grass where he's at is green as hell. I think he just has a mentality mindset. I don't think he's ever going to find a woman better than you. But is his option still open? Yeah, because that's the way he thinks. He thinks there's always something better. He has to change that mentality. Hmm. He wasn't raised around men much. You're guessing that you have been around a lot of men. That's nice. No, I have not been around a lot of men. I've had my dad in my life, and I had my little brother in my life, and it wasn't in my life as often as my sisters have been. But my mother is actually a masculine energy, but both genders can embody either a masculine or feminine energy, whether they're a man or woman. So the physical men in my life that I've ever had in my life, not many. When I have like gatherings with my family, I would say there's more men than women in my family. If I go back and do like and you go to grandma's house and hang out with the cousins, it's more boy cousins than there's female cousins. You're welcome, Anne. I have more uncles than I have aunts. Like I only have one auntie, but I have like 8 uncles or something like that. Because my dad has an older brother, and then he has 2 younger brothers. No, he has 3 younger brothers. So that's 4 brothers on my dad's side, and he's the only one that has a sister. So that's my one auntie over there with those 4 brothers of his, which are my uncles. And on my mom's side, she's the only girl. My mom's the only woman. So I have her, and then I have her 3 brothers. One of them is 2 of them are twins to each other. So a set of twins and a brother. So that's three. So I have lots of uncles. I have lots of boy cousins. Um, yeah, like it's men. It's mainly men, and none of them could have been shit. But then it's also men have always had took the initiative to approach me in life, and throughout my life, ever since I was even a kid, men approach me, and I'm talking about grown men. Um, that they have no, I have nothing for them. I have nothing for them. Didn't have nothing for them then, don't have nothing for them now. So, and I'm looking to the side, 'cause I'm looking at the chat. The chat is over here. Now, if I move the chat, let me see if I can move the chat. Pop out chat. Okay, so now it looks like I'm looking at you while I'm reading the chat. Okay. Hey, Hannah. Yes, you can ask a question. How are you doing? Just give me a second. I see it. You've had other figures in your life. Here you go. Look at it. That's it. What's it? Oh, okay. Okay. Oh, wow. Yeah. So I mean, I have more men than women in my family, but I grew up only around. Majority of my time was around women. My mom and my sisters. So, and then my dad, whenever we went to go spend time with him, that's when, because my mama was in the military, so we moved a lot with my mom. But whenever we had time, like during summertime, to come back to the States or go to, hometown where like my mom and them's from, we would go stay with our dad. So, um, okay, one second. Hannah, will love interest coming towards Hannah soon? Yes or no? Is there a love interest coming towards Hannah soon? Yes or no? Okay, my apologies. Um, Hi Maria, how are you doing? Okay, on Hannah, is love interest coming towards Hannah soon? Yes or no? Ooh. Oh, oh goodness. Okay, I feel like you have someone, Hannah, that is faded. Yes, I'm doing for yes or no, Maria. You could be the last one. Um, I feel like you have someone that's faded to come towards you, Hannah. They just got to get out of their head and see that they're having fun. They got, for some reason, this person's like real uptight in their head about you, instead of just focusing on the fact that they can have fun with you and just take action and come towards you, even if they need to like initiate be the initiator to ask you to be with them and stuff like that. No, I see your comments, Ari. They haven't did anything yet. It's just Hannah. Hannah has asked me a question before you ask those questions. So, are they coming towards you soon? I feel like they will be communicating something sooner than later. So, yeah, whatever you feel like is soon, I feel like that is going to happen in that time frame. Okay, you're welcome. Maria, you're the last one. I'm going to go ahead and do yours, and then I'm going to read Ari's questions and have a chat with Ari. Um, will you be in a healthy relationship? Huh? Maria, you talking about in money? Maria, go ahead and do your question because you're going to have to fix that and just ask one because it ain't making sense to me. Ari, what's your favorite food to eat? My favorite food to eat is it's probably not healthy, but barbecue. I love me some barbecue. I love me some seafood. Okay. And when it comes to seafood, I like lobster, crab, like king crab. I love me some scallops, um, stuff like that. And I like I like ribs. I really don't like chicken on the bone. I prefer to eat boneless chicken. Um, I love my veggies like zucchini and eggplant and squash, but I like butternut squash, um, stuff like that. Mexican food's not too bad, but for some reason, I mean, how many ways can you make a taco? Probably a lot of ways, but I love Mexican food. I like Indian taco. Well, that's more like Native American food. I like Indian tacos from Native American food. And Mexican food, I like quesadillas, Mexican pizzas, stuff like that. Mac and cheese is good. I'm not a fan too much of the pastas anymore, just because of how much carb it is. I just feel like I'm wasting it all on pasta. I ain't even supposed to be eating all that much. It might. It might. There's places like the only place here that has really good barbecue is Clark's Crew Barbecue, and it's expensive. Clark's Crew Barbecue is pretty expensive, but it's worth it. And then Billy Sims Barbecue is inexpensive and well worth it. Like they're not slacking just because they're cheaper. Um, I'm a hot mess. Okay. Okay. Let me get myself together because my brain just went. Okay, Maria, you said, is there anything significant happening for you soon? Let's see. I saw some message pop up on my screen over here, and I'm like, oh my god, someone just threw me off. Okay. Is there anything significant happening for Maria soon? Yes or no? I feel like something significant between your mother and you may have happened or will happen. It could be a mother figure. It could be if you're the mother, like if you're old enough to have a child that is like a teenager and is being independent or is old enough to be independent. Some that could be significant. Um, maybe she'll be getting independent. I don't know if she's like 9 years old or if she's like 19, if she's going off to college. like I don't know, like age range, but something significant between you and her relationship will be happening. I mean, I don't see anything really negative. I just think that it probably leads something emotional will happen to where those things are like, oh, this is mommy's first or mommy daughter first, and it's like a mother will get like very emotional about certain things. Like, oh my gosh, it's probably something happening with her becoming more independent of you, and that could be emotional for some mothers. I mean, probably emotional for all mothers. I mean, emotional. Some mothers would take that in a very, very like, oh my gosh, like overwhelming matter, and some of them will be like, oh my gosh, I'm so proud of you. You're maturing and you're growing. Like it just depends on how you take it. But I feel like something significant will be happening with her. Um, it's best to teach them how to have one while they're younger, like at the age that she's at, than to have them sneak around the back and do things totally wrong. At least if you're open to knowing about it, you can help them along the way and be a source of support for them versus a source of um, worry and control and stuff like that. I'm turning 35, the big 3-5. My daughter's turning 15 too this year. My daughter is turning 15 later this year. Where don't let this hair fool you. Look, I gave TikTok a full body girl. Where? No, I'm just playing. And I got like some heels on. Can you see my heels? Still can't see my heels. Can you see my heels now? I'm over here tripping over water bottles and shit. Okay. But thank you. I appreciate it. It might just be because, Gemini Sun is in Gemini, Venus is in Gemini right now, Jupiter is in Gemini, giving us all this goodness. You're welcome, Maria. But the chat was covering up the screen, so I couldn't see it if you could see it or not. But it could be. It could be triggering something to where it goes both ways because as your daughter matures and becomes independent, it can also cause you to bring up things about your own mother. So this could be why I said that. So it's like a double edge. Okay, guys, I'm gonna go ahead and head off. Um, if you guys have TikTok, you can always go to my TikTok, follow me on TikTok. My TikTok is Alicia Rochelle. That's my TikTok name. And sometimes I go live on there and do questions. I'm trying to migrate everything over there, honestly. And hopefully it doesn't get bananaed, like over here in the US. But till then, the show must go on. All right. Y'all take care because I got to go.